Hey everybody, it is Dogstar Day. My wife and I are gonna see Dogstar again. That's the band that Keanu Reeves is in with some buddies of his, Brett and Rob. We're gonna head to Hammond, Indiana at the Horseshoe Casino to see them. Here's some signage there when we first walk in, and here is the casino. It was really cool to, I don't know, walk through this. I haven't been in a casino in years, but we got VIP passes. We didn't do that the last time we saw Dogstar, and we were regretting it ever since. So we were like, you know what, this time we are going to get those VIP passes. And basically what that means is we get to meet the band, we get photos with the band, we get to see the sound check, all sorts of cool things. You get like additional merch and early access to merch. And here I am ready to rock out. There's like the, what is that? Oh, that's the free merch table. Free, you pay for it. Here I'm doing a Wayne's World impression. This is the VIP pass right here that gives you access. Here's a close-up of it. There's the band. It says Dogstar. We got some bucket hats that came with it. This is the summer vacation tour, so kind of nice summery looking hats. And then here we're getting ready for the sound check. But with the sound check, they don't actually let you film. They don't let you film them when you meet them. They do have a professional photographer that comes in, but we won't get those photos until a little bit later. So I'll have to make another video about this trip, I think. But yeah, this is the venue right here. So I just wanted to pop in really quick and talk about this VIP sound check and then meeting the band and how all of that went. It was a really cool experience, but still kind of nerve-wracking. I had all these things that I wanted to say, and then when you get there, it's like, So we got to see them perform 2 songs during the sound check, and the first one was Lily, which was off of their album, if I remember correctly. Was it Lily? I think it was Lily. And then they played Superstar by the Carpenters, and that one was really cool because I think that's just a song that they just fiddle around with and play as a band. Maybe they're going to add it later to a set list or something, but that's a Carpenters cover, and they were very green on it, and I think it was, we could kind of hear what they were saying, and it sounded like it was Keanu who wanted to give it a shot, like, hey, why don't we do Superstar? And then Brett, he was kind of like, I don't know, are you sure you want to do that one already? And then they're like, okay, I guess we might do this. And it was just so funny because they were laughing and having fun up there because they like weren't good at it yet. And right before they start, Keanu goes, okay, here goes nothing. And it was really funny. So yeah, we got to see those 2 songs. And then afterwards we were sort of ushered to line up to go meet them, and got to shake their hand and say hello. So first we see Rob the drummer, and then I quote his line from Speed to him, and he's like, huh? And I was like, your line from Speed? And he's like, oh, yeah. And I was like, yeah. And then after Rob, then you go on to meet Keanu. In his, like, when that's you're extra starstruck there. So I'm just shaking his hand, and I'm like, oh wow, hi, it's great to meet you, hello. And that was kind of like all I was really saying was great to meet you. And he kind of said you too, and then finished with Brett, the lead singer, and with him I said, we saw you back in October. You guys were awesome. We saw you in Indianapolis. And he's like, oh, thanks for coming out again. Really appreciate it. So what you do is you're like walking past them. And then once everybody's had their moments to say hello to everybody, then you, because you're in like a group of 6. So me and my wife, our picture and experience with them, was with 4 other people, so like random people that we didn't know. So we're talking, we're doing a little bit of mingling, but then they usher us off to the side, then they pose the band, and then they walk you back, the 6 of you, to stand in front of them. And so let's see, I was by Brett and Keanu, and my wife was by Keanu and Rob, maybe, or I'm not sure how that went. Maybe Keanu was in between us, or maybe it was Rob that was, or sorry, maybe it was Brett that was between us, and Keanu was next to my wife. I can't remember, but anyway. So we are getting our picture taken. They took about 3 or 4 pictures of us. We'll get those in a couple of weeks or a week or so. And then when that picture was being taken, or after it was taken, I like looked down, and you know how Keanu's famous for not touching the back of people when he's doing pictures? I saw his hand on my wife's back, like just, I mean, it was very soft. It was just kind of like, it was as we were like turning around, so it was kind of like an ushering, you know, like sort of, all right, here we go. And it was just like very soft, you know. It wasn't like he was like this or anything, but it was like that, just sort of like a, you know when you're like walking with people, that sort of thing, like, come on, let's go. And he was like gently doing that. And I was like, oh my goodness, that's awesome, that's awesome. So yeah, then when we're like turned around and we're talking to them and again, and talked a little bit more to Keanu in that moment, and he was like, all right guys, now you know, but before the show, got some time, so you gotta get some good food and get some cocktails. And I was like, all right, if Keanu says to get some food and cocktails, we're getting food and cocktails. So it was a really awesome experience to see them play, and then to get my picture taken with them and meet them and shake their hands and get a signed card also. So it was like a photo card. It was just an amazing experience. But back to the video. Got to meet Keanu, Rob, and Brett. It was really awesome. That's Brett right there. Rob, he's in Speed also. I quoted his line in Speed, but he didn't know what I was talking about. And then, oh dang, look at Keanu's hair there. He has short hair right now, but they wouldn't let us film any of that. Got their signatures here. Got to meet them. Got to shake Keanu's hand. Then he commanded us to eat and get some cocktails, so I guess we better listen. This was a crispy chicken bacon ranch wrap that I wanted to film at the beginning, but I forgot. So you get the last bite here, the last bite, and some little pieces of lettuce that fell out of it. But this was the food that we got for Keanu, and then we get to the drinks right before, or right as we're walking in. I got a gin and tonic right there, and they're ushering us to the very front row in order. And so this is the entire venue right here. Pretty large, much larger than when we saw them back in October of 2023, which I'll put the video for that, the link of that down in the description below. But look at that, we are right in the center, in the front row. Very exciting, very cool. But first we got to watch Archer O, great band that also played for them last time we saw them. And here are the wristbands that you get if you're in the front row. Only the front row gets those. And then I had to get another cocktail drink or whatever. But yeah, here's Archer O.
Somewhere between the power and the power lines and the palm trees, yes. I'm tired, you're right. Came out last October. Can't believe it's been almost a year. A lot of you guys have wanted us to sing along, means a lot to us, especially when we come to a town like this we've never been to. So thank you. Thank you for coming earlier.
All right! Thank you!
was amazing. That was so fun. We got 2 picks.
We get a pizza?
Huh?
Should we get a pizza to go?
Oh yeah. And we got pizza to close out the show. Just gonna eat this in the car. So what's the next day? My voice is shot. I don't know. Actually, it's not that bad, but it feels like I was screaming all night last night, which I was. It was an awesome show. But let's do a merch haul really quick. Let's show you all the stuff we got. So as VIP, we got this VIP lanyard here. It says Dogstar on it. It says VIP. Got the band right there, and then the dates from the summer vacation tour all listed there. And then they also gave us these sort of like summery bucket hats, because again, this was the summer vacation tour, just a short little tour that they did. And we got these signed cards when we met them. So you got the cool action shot there. And then stuff, so that all came with like the VIP experience. We also got to see, you know, the sound check, which was awesome. They played 2 songs. But here, let's get to the merch. I got this poster right here for the summer vacation tour. We're gonna frame that up, put it in the house. Dogstar summer vacation tour. Got the palm tree, the sun. Got this dog here, and then this van, and then one of their classic logos, or I don't know if it's classic, one of their newer logos. And then my wife, she picked up this hoodie here, which is, you know, it has the name Dogstar on it, obviously, and then this is from their album Somewhere Between the Power Lines and Palm Trees. And then on the back, it has the summer tour dates on it, right there, and we saw them in Hammond, Indiana, so that's where we were, Hammond, Indiana. So that's my wife's hoodie. I picked up this shirt right here, Los Angeles. This is where the band was founded. Here it's the summer tour. And then it says Dogstar, gets lighter as it goes down. And then this is the album that they played most of their songs from. Then I also have on the back the summer vacation tour. All of the dates here, which is looking awesome. Love that. And then I'm looking for mine. Hammond, there it is. Okay, I was like, wait a second, is it not on here? And then, so that's, you know, like the tour shirts, but then I also got just this band shirt as well, which has their logo, so I got that as well. Nothing on the back, but I think I look pretty good in pink, so I figured I would pick this up too. This was available when we saw them in October of 23. I just didn't pick it up, but they still had shirts, so I figured, you know what, I'll grab it. Oh yeah, I forgot to show this off. This is the pic of the lead singer and guitarist Brett Domrose of Dogstar. It's cool, has his name on it, and it says Dogstar. We actually got 2 of these, which is really cool. Yeah, awesome. So to close out the video, just want to say it was an awesome experience, and meeting KEANU, I mean, meeting the band was awesome, but meeting KEANU, something that was really cool and interesting is a lot of times when we see him in like paparazzi stuff, you remember like the sad KEANU memes and stuff like that, and he's always looks, you know, like I don't know, sad, tired, bored, I don't know, those sorts of things. But like meeting him without any cameras on, and you know, he was probably, you know, trying to be in the moment, make sure everybody had a good time and everything, but he was like bubbly. It was so, you know, like when he was talking to us, you know, he's like, oh yeah, you know, we still got some time left before the show, so might as well get some food and stuff, and you know, like, I don't know, it was just, he had a bubbly nature about him, and I thought that was really cool. And I think some of that was because none of us had cameras, nobody had phones, that wasn't allowed for this. So his disposition was just like, I don't know, cheerful, joyful, and like authentic in a way that showed that he wasn't on camera. He's just able to be himself. I mean, I'm sure he's performing a little bit because we're all there to meet him and stuff like that. But it was really interesting, and it was just really cool. They had this one part where, and I didn't catch this on video, I don't think, but a couple of the amps went out. And they're like looking around like, what happens? This doesn't sound right. And they're still playing. And then like the drummer, he's like, I think the sound went out for like 2 minutes. And Keanu's just like, it's all right. Everything's fine. He's like, okay. So, whatever. Then they got it all fixed. It was only like a maybe 2-minute hiccup or something like that. But it was, I don't know. I think it made for a more interesting experience. I really like that happened. So, we got to see, a side of them where they're trying to problem solve. How can we fix this? So, I don't know. It was a really cool show. Loved being in the front row. The VIP experience, I would say, was worth it. It was awesome. We spent a lot of money on merch, but I don't know. We are suckers for gift shops. We definitely are. That's where we splurge, is at the gift shop. But anyway, have you seen Dogstar? Do you plan on seeing them? I think they have a couple more shows. Are you seeing them? They played some new music, so I guess they're still writing, which means we probably got another album coming out, which probably means we have more tours coming out, which is awesome. And I know we're going to try and see them again. Thank you so much for watching, and perhaps we'll see you tomorrow for more Pure Hangout.